Okay, today I wanted to talk about the fives. And when I mean the fives, I mean the fives like in age. You know, like 5 years old as a kid, 15 years old, and the milestones of what I call the fives. For instance, 15 was a big milestone for me. It was the year, of course, I lost my virginity. Oops. And 25 was the year, when I moved to California and got away from all the Texas influence and environments. What I really call my growing up and my maturing years. 35 was when I really straightened up my life, got healthy, no drugs, no drinking, what's going on. I had both my kids, they were young, they were in diapers. I was really becoming a responsible adult at that point in my life. And then 45, the kids are older, things are happening. 55, they're out of the house. And now here I am at 65 as a grandmother. And it's another 5 milestone. Being a grandmother is so rewarding. I absolutely love being a grandmother. It's like God gives you a parenting reboot. You get to, you already know all the mistakes you've made with your own kids. Sorry, Stephen and Summer. And so you have a chance to redo, to focus on the things that are important that you want children to know about, and when you want them to know about it, and how to really help them not only not make mistakes you made as a child, but be able to help them because you're not making the mistakes you made as a parent. My prime example of that is, Stephen. Kurt and I both wanted him to go to law school. He really didn't care about it. In fact, he doesn't even practice law right now, even though he's still got his license, because he's really interested in technology. So this is what I mean by being a parent and having a chance to reboot with your grandchildren. So the fives were really important for me. And I look at it now, from when I was 25, 35, even 45, and now looking at 55 and 65 and looking forward to 75, I can see how much more and more conservative I become. And I look at the Brexit vote and I see, all the boomers over in England, they want to go back to the way it was. And in a lot of ways, I want to go back to the way it was. I want things to be a lot more conservative. Versus when I was 15 and 25, it was just, hey, whatever, let's do it. Let's move forward. Let's be different. Let's just change everything. And that's the way the millennials were on the, when you look at the Remain and the Leave comparisons and contradictions. The young guys, they want to move forward into globalization and one world order, the whole 9 yards, and the conservatives just want to go backwards. I feel the same way. So as I was saying, here I am thinking about the power of the fives and what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. Thinking about the past. Wait a minute. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. So, thinking ahead to my 75s, I'm wondering what could possibly happen in this world in the next 10 years. Well, we could look at Clinton and Trump and we could go in 2 completely different directions, or maybe no direction at all. I mean, the president, what power does he really have other than the showboat? It's the Congress I really worry about, and there's so many of them up for re-election. Gosh, I hope y'all go out and vote and just put anybody's name in the line other than who is currently sitting in that chair. There's so many things I wish I could change in the world, but the only thing I really can change in this world is me. My attitude, my viewpoint, my ability to be nice and be kind and be understanding and to help my family, help my grandchildren, help my community in any way I can, and become the best person I possibly can, which is why I've started vlogging every day. This is a way to set down my goals in writing and in film. I have recently been going through all of our old photographs and scanning those and saving them in iCloud. And as I look through all this stuff, I see, you know, there's a lot of times pictures just don't and, you know, tell you about the person. They show you what the person looked like. They show you, you know, maybe where the person was, but they don't really say anything to you about the person. The person isn't able to communicate thoughts and desires and feelings about subjects through just a photograph, other than maybe, you know, an arm around a loved one or kissing someone or playing at the beach, and you can tell they were happy. But they really don't tell you a story like a vlog camera can tell you a story. And I want my story out there for my descendants, for my children, for my grandchildren, for their children. I want them to know who I was, what I thought, you know, what I thought about things as they were happening, or how I want things to be in the future. So I have started this daily vlog, and it will be saved for who knows how long, as long as the internet doesn't go down, I guess. And my children and grandchildren and their children will be able to see who their grandmother was, who their mother was, who their great-grandmother was. And perhaps maybe this is a tradition one of them will pick up and carry forward. So it becomes a legacy that I hope will impact them and make them examine their lives to decide how, you know, they can interact in their family and their world and be a good person too. So, you know, take this to heart. You know, like it, don't like it. I hope you do like it. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and be looking for my vlogs daily. I sure do appreciate it. And you guys go out and make it a good day.